Hi everyone, my name is Gavya Mehta and I'm from Delhi and I am an automation engineer. So I would first like to start by sharing the experiences that I used to have before the LFEF workshop. So earlier there was a lot of like restrictions, like there was too much fear, there was a lot of self-doubt, there was too much fixing of myself. Then and I was like, due to the past experiences, there was like always I was confined within a boundary. And after the LFEF workshop, when I started practicing those tools and the principles which I got introduced to, I realized that when you start listening, like when you actually practice deep listening and you start people to develop empathy, you realize you are always discovering new data. There's a connection building between those people. That disconnect between people gradually like finishes off, and you actually genuinely start connecting with people. And also, which personally what I realize is like, for example, while practicing the empathy walks, whenever you are deeply listening to someone, I could, for the first time, uh, understand that for the first time, I was not hearing the criticism of a person, but I was actually able to understand. I was actually able to feel the concern of that person instead of the criticism when I started actually listening to that person. And also in my like professional career, again due to a lot of past experiences, there was lots of restrictions, there was lots of miscommunication. And I think there I really, the stakeholder interviews helped me a lot, through which I actually was able to connect with my colleagues, with my owners, able to understand their perspective of how of my work. And actually I'm now currently on a path of like together building something great together for the future. And also, yes, and other thing I would like to add is that yes, again I think that earlier there was a lot of like thinking from the brain, using a lot of logic. And then I got introduced to the case clinic, and then I realized when you actually like connect to your heart, it's a like another altogether a different feeling when you don't let your brain like get that way, think from your heart and actually express from your heart. And also again then think sorry then again, when I got connected to my higher self, what I realized that whenever we are like interacting with anyone, be it like our friends, families, or anyone, like we are always, if there is a situation where we are feeling hurt or we are irritated or we are worried, I think that that's what I started realizing, that I need to be aware of that, because that all is an illusion. That is my lower self, and that is not the actual me. The actual me is the highest self itself. These are the things which I've realized, and I would like to like thank everyone, the coaches and the participants a lot. Thank you.